to be in a relationship with someone that acts more like a parent than a partner. He doesn't want you telling him what to do. He really wants to figure it out on his own, because many times that's what adulthood is. And for many men, that's what manhood is. There's a difference between being told what to do and interactively discussing what to do. When you respect each other's thoughts and opinions, there is an even exchange of ideas in those conversations. You don't believe in his goals and his dreams. You tend to focus on his flaws. You try to change him to be what you want him to be. In essence, you're telling him, or you're showing him, he's not good enough. It's one thing to support someone in wanting to be a better person, but it's another to try to change that person altogether. Why be around a woman that doesn't love you for who you are, but only loves what you could potentially be? It's a superficial love that is very vulnerable and highly conditional. And in relationships like that, he doesn't know if he can really depend on you when he really needs you, especially during those times when people tend to not stick around. You do everything, you never ask for help, and if he offers help, you turn it down. Probably one of those strong black women. You won't allow yourself to get close to him. You're often defensive and distant. Why stay in this relationship if he can do nothing for you and if you don't need him? He could be off with somebody who really appreciates who he is and will allow him to contribute to the relationship. Maybe you're not being genuine. Maybe you're not being loyal. Maybe once the facade went away, he saw what you really were about. Whatever the reason is, if a man doesn't respect you, he will act accordingly, or he will just leave you altogether. We live in a society where women often compare men to dogs or children. And women often have this saying about, how we have to train a man. We actually expect men to cheat. We expect men to be sexually irresponsible. Some women actually feel that men are inherently sex addicts, if there is such a thing. When you go into relationships believing these types of stereotypes, you will treat them as such. Why be in a relationship with someone you don't respect? You're wasting your time and you're wasting his time. Men are not unemotional machines. They have their own unique experiences, issues, and challenges. And as women, we should be mindful of that. We should ask more questions, be better listeners, and not assume we know men because of what media tells us or because of our past experiences. There is more to a man than his penis.